The origins of Halloween trace back to the Celtic festival of Samhain. It was believed that on the night of October 31st, the veil between the world of the living and the dead became thin, allowing spirits to return to Earth. On Samhain night, people would light large bonfires and wear frightening costumes to ward off evil spirits that might return to Earth. They also left food at their doors as offerings to good spirits. As Christianity spread through Europe, Christians adopted some of the Samhain traditions and merged them with All Saints' Day, celebrated on November 1st. October 31st became known as All Hallows' Eve or Halloween. The idea of carving pumpkins originated in Ireland, where people used to carve turnips and place candles inside them to ward off evil spirits. When Irish immigrants moved to America, they used pumpkins because they were more readily available. The idea of wearing scary costumes was to disguise oneself so evil spirits wouldn't recognize them, or to make the spirits believe they were one of them. Over time, costumes evolved to include characters from fairy tales and movies. The tradition of trick or treat dates back to the Middle Ages in Europe, where the poor would go door to door on All Saints' Day, asking for food in exchange for prayers for the souls. In America, it evolved into a tradition for children to dress up and ask for candy. Halloween traditions were brought to the United States by Irish immigrants in the 19th century. From there, the celebration grew in popularity and became more commercialized in the 20th century. Candy is a major part of Halloween, with millions of dollars spent on sweets each year. Families buy candy to hand out to children participating in trick or treat. Halloween symbols include carved pumpkins, bats, spiders, witches, and ghosts. These are all connected to the spiritual world and the fear of the dead. In Mexico, people celebrate Dia de los Muertos, Day of the Dead, which is similar to Halloween but focuses on honoring the spirits of the dead rather than fearing them. The celebration lasts from October 31st to November 2. In Chinese culture, there is the Ghost Festival, celebrated in the 7th month of the lunar calendar, where it's believed the spirits of ancestors return to Earth and food and offerings are presented to appease them. In Japan, people celebrate Obon, a tradition to honor the spirits of ancestors. Lanterns are lit and sent down rivers to guide the spirits. Today, Halloween has become a global celebration, popular not only in America and Europe, but in places like Japan and Korea. Traditions have evolved to include parties and costumes of movie characters and famous figures. Halloween horror movies and scary stories are now a major part of Halloween culture. Movies like Halloween and Freddy Krueger have become synonymous with the day. Halloween has turned into a massive industry, generating billions of dollars annually. From costumes to candy and decorations, it has become one of the most commercially celebrated events worldwide.